Any of you that follow me on Twitch will know that Persona 5 has very quickly stolen my heart and become one of my favourite games. And thanks to SEGA, who provided me with this key, I've spent the last week playing Persona 5 Royal to see how different the reimagining of the game really is. If you haven't played Persona 5, it is a fantastic game boasting a great story, beautiful character designs, and one of the best soundtracks that I have heard in a game. Somehow it manages to balance classic RPG elements with a masterful social mechanic, a time management game, and an anime, and I'm happy to report that Royal is everything that makes the 2017 release great, and more. Probably the first thing you'll notice in the new version of the game is they have a brand new introduction sequence. There are some extra music tracks for those of you who are fans of the original soundtrack. We have a third term extending the game. There have been some minor control changes and they have overhauled the accessory system. But probably the most exciting change is the addition of 3 new confidants. We have Kasumi, who is a transfer student to Shujin, just like the protagonist. We have Maruki, who is the school counselor. And we have Jose, who is a strange grey-haired robot child who will trade you rare items in exchange for flowers. And of course, all 3 of these confidants will utilize the perk system from Persona 5, where by spending time with them and raising their rank, you will gain perks that you can use in palaces, in combat, or out in the world. And speaking of palaces, Royal doesn't just add some new content, it also takes some of the old content and overhauls it and improves it slightly. Palaces have changed quite a bit. They seem to have balanced the ambushes, as before ambushing in a palace was maybe too easy, and ambushing in mementos could sometimes feel like you were getting cheated. In Royal this is a bit more leveled out, though the slightly harsher requirements for a palace ambush is balanced out by the fact that they have reworked the cover and hide system. Whilst hiding, the camera is no longer limited and you can select hiding spots, ambushes, and also dash to treasure chests using the D-pad. Something that veteran players will be very excited to hear is ammunition now replenishes between fights. No more having to ration your bullets trying to get that palace done in a single visit. And as of Royal, all of your party members will start with Baton Pass. Baton Pass is also slightly easier to use, it makes it a bit more clear what's going to happen, and on a 4th Baton Pass utilising your entire party, you will have a spell available to use free of cost, no HP for those physical spells, no SP for magic. As always, you will be encouraged to explore a palace in its totality, which why wouldn't you, they are beautifully designed. But now that is even more apparent with the introduction of will seeds. Hidden in each palace are 3 of these seeds, made up of crystallized distortion, and if you collect all 3 for a palace, it will reward you with a useful item. Most of these will seeds are hidden beyond grapple point, a completely new form of getting around brought to Royal. During the first palace, you will be fitted with a grappling hook in your left hand. When you're near a grapple point, your hand will glow, and once you grapple to these points, either it will allow continuation of the palace, or quite a lot of the time there will be hidden items, chests, will seeds, generally just stuff that you will not want to miss out on. And finally, with palaces, it is the end of the we should go to bed meme. Now, upon returning from a palace, you can perform actions within LeBlanc. Unfortunately, you will not be wandering Shibuya at night after you have been into the metaverse, but you can utilize the tools that are available in the cafe. Alongside this, crossword puzzles no longer pass the time and a new activity is available. You can help Sejiro around the cafe by cleaning for him, and it will increase your kindness social stats. But with all this extra time, you still have things to do. Confidant locations are now shown on your minimap. You can see where your confidants are hanging out in case you're new to the game and you're not sure what everyone's patterns are. And after most confidant meets, you will receive phone calls from your friends, giving you a chance at a couple more notes and points towards their relationship. And maybe my favorite change coming in Royal is the Thieves' Den. This is a giant playground, which is gonna be amazing for anyone like me if you are well into your collectibles in game. One of the things that I felt that Persona 5 did lack is collectibles, character models. We see it in so many games, but in the Thieves' Den, you can decorate, you can buy character models based on the things that you have seen and achieved whilst you've been playing. You can play cards with your party members. You can track the achievements of the things that you've done across multiple subjects such as school life, confidants, battle, and phantoms. All of these achievements will provide you with coins, and the coins can be used to unlock new features. Playing Tycoon, the new card game in the Thieves' Den, will also allow you to gain more of these coins. From the Thieves' Den, you can access in-game music, you can access in-game cutscenes, you can basically see anything that you need to see. And just in case you weren't happy with running around in the Thieves' Den as the protagonist, you can change which character model you use whilst you run around. Even if you just want to change the costume that you're in of the current character, that is also possible. But you can run around as anyone that you have available in your party. But this area is fully customizable. You can change the decorations you have available. You can even change the theme of your den. Overall, I am a massive fan of the changes that Atlus have made going into this remake of what was already an amazing game. The new features feel well padded out, well thought through. A lot of the new stuff is exactly what I know from people that I've spoken to. People were hoping to see in this expansion to the game. If you haven't played the original Persona 5, I would definitely advise hopping straight into Royal. You will not be missing anything out. And if you've already played Persona 5, I do not need to sell you on how good the game is, and Royal has definitely made the right changes in the right direction. You made it to the end of the video. I do appreciate it greatly. If you had anything you want to say, down there is a place to put it. Are you going to play Royale? Are you not fussed by playing it? Let me know. Maybe like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And if you wanted to see some live gameplay, go to twitch.tv/BlindsideUK, and I will be there every weekend streaming Saturdays and Sundays. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time.